welcome to my channel. My name is Jamie Johnson and this is Let's Talk About It. Today I am going to do a very special unboxing from my channel. This is a box that not everybody gets. This is not a subscription box. It is a box that comes to me every month, but it has nothing to do with makeup, beauty, and yeah, you could say it has a lifestyle to it. This is the reason why I started my YouTube channel. First, I wanted to go on with unboxings so you could see and get to know me and see how happy I live. And then I was going to show you why I am really here. I love unboxings, but I need to raise awareness. I know you're wondering what's in this box. I actually had to put it in the title so certain people will know to find me on here. My box right here comes once a month. It doesn't cost me anything. First look, it's all packaged up very, very, very nice and neat for me. Convatec Ostomy bags. So if you haven't been able to tell by now, I am an ostimate. I have been through cancer and I had wanted to show everybody my medical supplies and raise awareness for colon cancer, colitis, Crohn's disease, accidents that happen, car accidents, you get cut, you get one of these. It's called an ostomy bag and I love mine. And we're going to talk about my ostomy. So if you are all set with watching this, I understand. But if you want to learn more about me and you are having an ostomy put in soon or have one and are having a hard time dealing with it, check out my whole unboxing today and I'm sure you'll feel a lot better about having this bag. Okay, so the first thing I opened up was the Convatec. I get Convatec. Now, I've had my ostomy for 2 years and I'm going to explain how I got my ostomy. First, I'll explain to you what the supplies are. The most simplest device out there for me in my experience, and if anybody ever asked me what device to go with, I would go with Convatec. This brand has been awesome for me. These are my pouches, and this is the bag where your elimination goes in right here, and this is also the other item I get in my box. This is the wafers. This right here, I'm not going to take it off because I'm not going to get sticky. And this right here, like a Tupperware container snaps, it snaps together. And this goes on here like this. And it goes around a stoma. A stoma, it looks like a rosebud, and it sticks out the side of your stomach, and it feels like the inside of your cheek, that feeling, because it's all the same thing going all the way down. And mine comes out over here. I have a permanent colostomy bag. I am known as an ostimate, and I, like I said earlier, I love my ostomy. It didn't take me long to love my ostomy, because when something makes your life completely easy, you definitely accept this whole issue more if you would embrace all of the things that you don't have to do now because of this awesome ostomy. Also, I get non-stick ring barriers. Now this is so when you take this off and you go in the shower almost every 3 days, you get to take this off. You could take your bag off every time you have elimination and throw it away and put a new bag on, but you have to keep the wafer around there about every 3 days is good, just because you don't want sticky going on and off forever. And this is for the rest of my life. So they give me safe and simple skin barriers, and they're like little wipies, and you wipe it around your area that you're going to put your sticky wafer on, and it protects you from the stickiness going to your skin repeatedly, every 3 days. So these are very much needed. The wafers, we've got the bag, the pouches, the wafers, barrier wipes, and I also can get deodorizer, Brava Cola Plus lubricant deodorant. It makes the part where when you change your bag, less odor comes out. Now that I showed you my supplies, I'm going to sit down and let you know how I got this bag. So now that you know more about me, you can get into how I became like this. I am 40 years old, and 2 years ago, 2016, I found a stage 3 tumor in my colon. I had really no side effects. It has been growing in there for 5 years. I had no side effects except for I couldn't go to the bathroom, and I just thought it was simple constipation until it got worse and worse and worse. So then I went to the doctors. My first doctor, she told me it was a hemorrhoid. I knew it wasn't, then it's not right. So I took an instinct and did not go with this doctor's plan to lance out the hemorrhoid, and I went to a doctor that I was close to, and she told me to get a colonoscopy. Now, because of my age and there is no prior history of cancer in my family, they were giving me a hard time for a colonoscopy, and that is only because 1 in every 1,000 people that they give a colonoscopy to, they perforate them. Now, those are just facts, but I needed to get in there as soon as possible. Finally, after fighting, after months, we got in there and we found out it was a tumor. I did radiation, I did chemo in the summer to shrink it. I got partial shrinkage, so they had to actually take out most of my rectum for me to survive that tumor. It was a very aggressive tumor and it was growing faster. After I had the tumor removed, I did 8 months of chemo. I came out of that operation with a bag for life. He had told me that I was going to have a colostomy bag. I had no idea what those were when he told me. I just know that I was accepting it at the time because it was going to save my life, and I knew it. I had like bigger problems than the ostomy after because I had cancer, but a lot of women out there, they have Crohn's disease or IBS or an infection of the bowels, or an accident happened in a car and you hurt yourself over there. Some people have this and they just have it and they're not going through cancer, so they have time to really get depressed about it because they're not distracted by like cancer like I was. You have to understand, if you have an ostomy and you're having a hard time accepting it, and you're a lifer like me, that means you'll never get rid of it. An ileostomy is something that's temporary. When you have an operation and you need to heal down there, they'll temporarily reroute your elimination down towards the lower half of your stomach. I am more higher and I eliminate a little bit before you. So I have to drink double water because I eliminate my water, where normal people that go to the bathroom the normal way will take all the water out of their elimination and before it turns to waste. Just a couple of fun facts about people with ostomies. We are called ostimates. We have our own little name. I love that. Famous people have gone through life with an ostomy. Napoleon, that little short guy from history class, he had one. Dwight Eisenhower, the 34th president, had Crohn's disease, so he had one. Also Loretta Young, she was an actress, she had a bag. Jerry Kramer, a football player, Green Bay Packers, I don't know sports, but he played football with one. So ostomies don't stop you from doing much. They definitely don't stop you from smiling and laughing and having fun. I have a great time. Now, some cool things that we have is we don't have to go into public restrooms if we don't have to. We can wait and change our bags when we want to, where it's a little bit more comfortable for us. So you have that option. You don't have to go when you're going because it's in the bag. Mine doesn't show too much because I use a Jockey Spanx. It's almost like a Spanx, but it's by Jockey. They happen to have the best kind. I get one size above what I am, so it gives me room for my ostomy to breathe, and it sucks everything in, so I can wear a dress and nobody sees the ostomy at all. There is approximately 725 million people in the States today that have ostomies. You can take a long road trip without being the one that goes to the bathroom. Some tips for yourself. I've noticed me keeping a clean diet, lessens the issues I have down there as far as gassiness, as far as going to the bathroom more than one day, because when you do have an ostomy, you kind of hardly go. You do, but it's not like when you were normal. There are some really, 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 really awesome parts about living this life like this. It's a carefree life. The only thing you have to worry about is getting your supplies. Sometimes, you know, they don't come on time and you gotta fight for them. That's where you become your advocate. And the ostomy keeps you on your toes because you need this to live. You're a lifer and you may have an ileostomy right now, but you'll be back to normal. So you can kind of pout until it's back and it'll be okay. But with lifers like us, you can't go to the pouting pot. Don't pout. Don't. What I would do if I were you is start accepting the fun things about this. Poop anxiety. I don't know if anybody knows of poop anxiety, but it's when you have to go poop and you really are not comfortable in your situation to go, whether it may be a bathroom that is not private enough, or if you're just not feeling well, feel like going where you are, that goes away because you go in your bag. And that is, you know, it could be a secret. Nobody knows there is a charcoal filter in here, that there is no smells. It could be sounds, but like I said, if you strict your diet down to no gassy foods, there is no sounds, there is no smell, and there is no uncomfortable running to the bathroom and dealing with going to the bathroom. I figure, you know, I save a lot of time, you know, going to the bathroom on the toilet. Now, I only go pee and that's it. At first, I couldn't even deal with having this, and my husband helped me. And a lot of you are saying, what if I'm single and I have this? Well, you just got yourself an asshole detector, because if they don't accept you for your bag, then they're assholes. And you should feel lucky that you have that so you can find out sooner. And if they are caring and they accept that and they don't even care, then you know what kind of person they are inside, boys or girls, whoever's going through this out there watching this. If you're wondering, I'm single, what, you know, don't even go there with that, because you're just gonna find out how people are right away instead of waiting like 3 or 4 years, and then you find out they're assholes. So don't even go there with that part. I had a fiance. We hadn't got married yet. Not that that would have made a difference. We already like lived married, but I seen how he cared for me and how he didn't get all grossed out. And he was mature, and he just wanted me to get to know how to do the device on my own, because I was a little, you know, paralyzed with depression at first. And this is 2 years going on with my bag, and I've learned to love it. I'm here to raise awareness for women and men to go for colonoscopies if you don't want to end up with a bag. And if you do have a bag that's a lifer, I think that we have a lot to talk about on my channel. I think I can eventually tell you what products worked for me, what didn't. If you have any questions down below, I know a lot about it. I went through all of the different kinds of devices out there to see which one was for me. I can also show at some point you how I change my stoma, but yeah, so that was my special unboxing. I was waiting until I did 20 unboxings to do this. I'm trying to be a good friend to somebody out there that's going through what I did, and when you're a lifer, you just want to talk about the good stuff and not the bad. So this is all I have for today. I wanted to let you in a little bit on my life, and if you like this video, please press like. If you haven't subscribed already, please press the subscribe button to help my channel grow. And remember to get a colonoscopy now. See you later.